Okay, so it's a brand new year and we got 73 people on this call right now. Go ahead and type in the chat box where you guys are all coming from. And first and foremost, where have y'all been all year? Where have you guys been all year? Because I have not seen a lot of you guys in a very long time. So let's start this year off brand new, okay? We're gonna need to reintroduce a lot of people in here because some of you guys have been doing your own thing, have been living your life, have been distracted, have been doing everything else but focusing on your goals. And this year, it's time to come back. Not just come back to HFX Masters, it's time to come back to you, to your purpose, to your goals, to your bag, and to what you really want to do this year and continuing forward. All right, let me go ahead and look in the chat box where you guys are all coming from. We got Seattle, Ohio, Cleveland, Orlando, North Hollywood, Canada in the building, Oregon, New York. We got Eugene, Oregon, Texas in the building, Florida, San Diego. We got people in Europe that's on this call right now. We got Colorado. We got people from everywhere, all right? And the first year of HFX Masters, definitely a trip, right? Definitely eye-opening, definitely a learning experience for me and everybody on here as well, all right? And I am just super excited for this year. And I want to address a lot of things. I want to address everything. So a lot of you guys have it in the group chat. Y'all seen what's been going on. And I haven't been able to introduce my new people after that happened because I'm not bringing my new people into negative energy and low frequency energy. Like, we're not doing that. But I'm going to get into that in a little bit, okay? Good energy all year, great vibes all year. We're not entertaining none of that childish stuff, that disrespectful stuff. Non-communication is not what we're doing this year. You guys are going to learn how to communicate with everybody respectfully and correctly. Okay, like there's no reason to air the person that is mentoring you on whatever you like. I feel like I'm super understanding, and even if I don't reply to a message, call me out of my bullshit. Hey, Yams, can you respond to me? Like, girl, it's been 3 days. Like, let me know. Sometimes I'm sorry, I could miss the message, right? Sometimes I'm sorry I mess up, but I am growing just like you are. And I feel like being a mentor or even being an influence, right? I'm a YouTuber of 145,000 subscribers. Like, y'all expect so much from people and think that we have to be perfect all the time. I don't care about being perfect. I will never care about being perfect. I will never claim that I am anywhere near perfect, and I will never be perfect, but I love myself as is, and I love everybody for accepting me as is. Okay, hopefully you guys are able to hear me okay. Figure that out, please. But go ahead, let me get back on track. Go ahead and type in the chat box because we are starting fresh this year. Go ahead and say, I am grateful, okay? Because everything literally starts off with gratitude. And I wanted to speak on this so heavy because if you're not grateful to be here, if you're not grateful for my energy, if you're not grateful for everyone in our community, if you're not grateful for anything you have in your life, you cannot expect to have more. Like, if I know someone doesn't like me, I'm not going to go out of my way and ever help you. I don't want to help you. If you don't like me, I don't want to help you. If you don't appreciate what I do for you, I don't want to give you more. But if you say thank you, if you honor the person that's trying to help you, if you express gratitude all the time, naturally, you will always be blessed. Okay, you will always be blessed. And that's why I try my best all the time to always be grateful, to always be positive, to always honor anybody that can help me in any way. And especially people that, you know, I get in conflict with, like, grateful for the negative people, right? Grateful for certain situations because it all makes us better and we all learn from it. All right. But let me see. I have a little agenda. I want to make sure I go through everything. But before we do get started with everything, I do want to introduce the people that I have not been able to introduce yet inside of HFX Masters. All right, so she should be on this call. Both of these people did tell me they were on this call, and if you have read my 2 recent posts of who did join HFX Masters recently on IG, then you know a little sneak peek of who this is. But the first person that I do want to introduce to HFX Masters is Miss Aubrey. She is in Seattle, and her goal is to learn a new skill and fund the life that she wants to live and get back to her passions. You guys go ahead and just drop a crown emojis and say welcome, Aubrey. You guys lack saying welcome to new people, and welcoming people inside a brand new program is so important. So just drop a bunch of crowns, right? Show Aubrey love. Hopefully, girl, you're on here. You made it on here because we were just talking like 30 minutes ago. But yes, shout out Aubrey, super excited for your journey. And you came at the perfect time, because this is like literally the first day of the year, but the biggest call of entire HFX Masters so far. Okay, so you're not missing out on anything. This is really when the smoke starts. Okay, this is really when growth starts. So shout out to Aubrey. And the next person I want to give a shout out to is Miss Star. So Star is in Texas, and she just got started last night. Literally caught the sale right when she could. And she's just ready to make her money and leverage her time with trading. And I emphasize on everybody's goal when they join HFX Masters, because I don't think y'all remember your goals. And we're going to emphasize on this in the new chat. Okay. If you remember your goal on why you joined HFX Masters, go ahead and type a 222. But if you feel like certain things has changed, you don't remember, it's cool. You've been distracted all year. Accountability is key. Okay, it's all good. Type a 444, and like, we need to talk about this. And we got 76 people in this call. I need at least 5 people, 5 bosses, 5 fearless people who could speak up to me and this entire community and introduce yourself, how long you've been a part of HFX Masters, and what your goal is learning how to trade or joining HFX Masters. Like, what is your goal? I want you, if you are ready to be uncomfortable and just speak up, I'm going to go ahead and just unmute the line, and first come, first serve. I need 5 people. I'm going to go ahead and do that now. Ask all to unmute.
You going first, Erin? Oh, okay. Well, I'll go first. Hey, y'all. I'm Billie Jean. I've been MIA, but I am a big part of HFX Masters. I've been here since March of last year. It's when Yams changed my life and didn't even know it. But my goals was also creating multiple streams of income so that I am no longer dedicating my life to clocking into someone else's clock, and I have more time for my family.
Go ahead and type in the chat box multiple streams of income for Billie. Sharice, you're talking right now. Are you going to introduce yourself? You might as well.
Hello, everybody. My name is Sharice. Been a part of HFX Masters for about, actually going on about close to, it's pushing past that year mark. Main focus goal is basically financial freedom, you know what I'm saying? Eliminate general poverty, you know what I'm saying? Fire my boss, not have to work a 9-to-5 job, be my own boss, you know what I'm saying? Be a leader, amongst people and stuff. This 2023, baby, we all got, spread positivities, you know what I'm saying? Do those things that you want to do in life, want to have that life that I have vision. Travel the world, multiple streams of income, just multiple streams of blessings.
Amen. It's nice to hear from you guys. Go ahead and say in the chat box for Sharice, your boss is fired. Like, he's fired. Go ahead and type that in the chat box real quick. Thank you, Sharice, for speaking. I'm going to need my 3rd person to go ahead and introduce themselves and let me know what your goal is. Let us all know what your goal is with HFX Masters.
Hi, guys.
I'm Lala or Letitia. I'm actually doing my Grubhub second job right now, which hopefully I won't be doing by like 6 months or so. But I just joined HFX Masters like what, maybe a month ago now. And my goal is to just be financially free, not have to work 2, 3 jobs, be able to travel, and then one day have a family, because I refuse to without being able to support them 100%.
Amen. I love that. Go ahead and type in the chat box for Lala, financial freedom. Erin, you can go ahead and speak next. I know you were saying literally first, I'm ready to speak. So Erin, go ahead and take it over if you're still interested. Or anyone else, maybe Erin is having some technical difficulties. Would anyone else like to speak? We need 2 more people before I continue this call.
Camilla, I'll speak.
I'll go after Ashley then.
Hi, Yams. My name is Ashley. I started, I want to say 2 weeks ago. And like I was telling you over the DMs, financial freedom and to be at home with my children. I want to be able to support myself, but still be able to be at home. And thank you for having me a part of your group.
No problem. Go ahead, you guys, type in the chat box for her. Go ahead and type, let's do more time granted in the chat box for Miss Ashley. Thank you. Thank you for sharing. We're gonna need 1 more person. Go ahead and speak whenever.
Hi, my name is Gina. I joined HFX Masters last March. My goal was to financial freedom and just being my own boss and not having to do a 9 to 5 and just being the one who made the decisions in my life and not the people who gave me the money to do what I wanted, whether that be a boss or a spouse or just I wanted to be able to do what I wanted and the financial freedom to do that.
Amen. Thank you, Gina, for sharing. Go ahead and say in the chat box for Gina, dang, it just crossed my mind. Go ahead and say in the chat box for Gina, I am in control. No, say you are in control this year for Gina. Like shout that out, all caps. You guys are not doing caps. Like we need to yell, like we need to manifest this, okay? But thank you guys. Thank you guys for being so bold, for sharing in front of so many people. And that's something that we are eliminating. We're leaving that in 2022. We're not being scared this year. Okay, we are not hiding under the computer screen this year. We're not going to let people not know who we are this year. You are more than just a student, okay? You are in charge of your life. You need to own up to it. You need to be uncomfortable and you need to take charge of your life. Like we're saying in the chat box, you are in control and you are brave and you are confident and you're going to have a whole lot of success in this year if you do believe it. All right. But listen, we have, before I can even continue, because we have 72 people on this call right now. And like I said, a lot of you guys, y'all had your moment in for like a good week and month. And then you guys started disappearing. Mute all. Why, where have y'all been? Go ahead and mute all. Like, where have you guys been? Go ahead and type in the chat box something that stopped you from being focused inside of HFX Masters. I need to know, as your mentor, what exactly has been going on? What is distracting you? Is it your relationship? Is it being with friends? Is it just not knowing how to communicate? Is it mental health? Like, what exactly is going on? Because we cannot repeat the same problems this year. We all need to be aware and hold each other accountable publicly of what exactly is going on, so that way we do not make the same mistakes, okay? Let's see. Ooh, y'all are writing fast. Let's see. So you guys are saying negative beliefs, no discipline, time management, no discipline as well. Work doesn't fall with the Friday calls, work and mental health, overworking, time management, no discipline. A lot of you guys are saying no discipline, which is perfectly fine. Depression, definitely working. So a few things. Friday call is not the end of the world. Like, your success is not determined by my Friday calls. I don't even get a lot of people hopping on my Friday calls, and I want to know why. Maybe you guys are working, right? Maybe y'all want to sleep in. Maybe you guys just don't want to attend because you feel like you know everything. That's fine. I don't require anybody on my Friday calls, but I do need you to show up to your own trading. Like, you pay for mentorship for what? What did you just spend your money on? Do you guys, most of you guys are working a job. If you guys are working a 9 to 5, go ahead and type a 222. Please let me know if you are working a job that requires you to exchange your time for money. A lot of you guys are working a job right now, and there's nothing wrong with it. I used to work 90 hours a week to try and fund the life that I wanted, but it still wasn't enough. But understand, you paying me, you paying anything, you just traded a lot. A lot of you guys, I don't know what you guys make in an hour, but you are trading a lot of hours for this, just for it to be wasted, or whatever other mentorship that you're into, right? And I just don't want you to not value yourself enough to really take full advantage of just not HFX Masters, but really valuing your time. Why is it so hard to be disciplined? Did you guys go through the discipline module? It's more than that, though, but that's what my community is for. You guys are who you hang around, and you literally will become more of it anywhere that you're at, whether that's online, whether that's in person, whoever you're hanging around, whoever you are literally online with. Like, that's what the community is for. And the more that you engage with people that are goal oriented, the more that you will get close to your goals and accomplishing your goals. I got discouraged because of my financial situation. It was just excuse because I don't need that to complete the course and learn. Amen. Amen. Unders, just be aware of any excuse or limited belief that you've had within yourself. And it's really time to move on from that, okay? Because 2023, do you want to be where you were at in 2022? I sure as hell don't. Like, I've gone a long way, but I'm tired of being where I am today. I want way more for myself. And this is why I work hard every day, so I could become way more for myself. And I need you guys to do that for yourself. Like, people always ask me what really drives me to work hard every day. And I'd be emotional. I'd be irritated. I'd be fed up. And the energy that I'm talking to you guys on this call, you need that in your life. You need to be fed up with whatever the fuck you've been dealing with, your relationship, your income ain't enough, you're sleeping with your family, you're not around the right people, like whatever fucked up situation that you've gone through in 2022, you cannot repeat that. And everything is a result of because of something that happened. And yes, bad things does happen to good people, but there's a lot of preventions that you could do to make any experience better. Okay, literally any experience could be better if you just work on yourself and prepare for any situation way better. And this is beyond just making money, okay? Personal development is literally key. But that's all I'm gonna say for that. And now, as I told you guys on the screenshot and all of the above, we're gonna talk about 3 things on this call. Okay, we're gonna talk about the expectations for the new year. We're gonna briefly go over the terms and agreements because the other day was just beyond me, and we're not doing that ever again, okay? And we're gonna go over the new group chat because it's beautiful. Like, I really feel like y'all are gonna love this group chat if you take advantage of it, okay? So expectation for the new year, we are bringing big energy all year, big energy in everything that you do, hopping on the Zoom calls, engaging in the group chat, communicating with each other, hyping each other up, literally big energy all year, big love against everybody all year, and literally nothing. I don't want to see no low tier energy in my group chat ever. Like, don't text anything dry. Like, you guys need to be passionate. You guys need to be excited, because if you're not, like, that's a reflection of yourself. Like, that's a reflection of your life. And you guys can't have that. Like, you guys, and I'm an introvert, but I'm on here passionate as hell because I'm very passionate in myself. You can never tell me because you're a quiet person that you can't be excited and you can't be passionate. That's a lie. Okay, if you guys met me in person, y'all know I'm quiet, I'm to myself, I'm reserved. But when it comes to my business and when it comes to money, I'm excited. I'm livid, okay, every day. So big energy all 2022. Expectation number 2 is you're not going to disrespect me and you're not going to disrespect anybody in the group chat. I was disrespected in the group chat, and there was also other students, like behind the scenes. Y'all don't really know about everything that's been going on, but some students have been very disrespected. Some students have stolen from people. Some students have messaged people talking all types of crazy. Don't do that here, because how I preach and how I talk to people and how I represent myself, you guys are a representation of me, and that's not how I carry myself. We don't do no weird shit to anybody over here. We run with pureness. We're genuine, we're real, we're authentic. And like I said, high energy and big love all 2023 and beyond. If there's any ever type of conflict, any weird situation, if you feel, please, any type of weird about anything, please communicate and not bash people. Never, ever, 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 whether that's me or anybody in your life, never talk down on anybody publicly, whether that's your friend, whether that's your mentor, whether that's your partner, your relationship. Like, never embarrass people. Never, ever, ever do that. Like, never embarrass people, because that's a reflection of you. Always know when to talk to people and when to effectively talk to people privately and have a private conversation. Literally, Kimberly, like, communication is key. So please remember that. And I didn't have, I've never had the best communication ever. Like, I'm growing too, but this is something we all need to learn, because it's like a domino effect. Like, it's gonna ruin a lot of people, a lot of vibes. And one person tumbles, like, we all tumble, and we just don't want that for each other. So no, like, that's just not tolerable. Like, you're out. Like, don't do that. All right. But yeah, going back to communication again, I wrote down, you're going to communicate with me through everything, and literally everything. Your good days, I'd love to hear about it. Your bad days, I'm here to listen to you. Like, if you're confused about anything in my course, I need you to communicate with me and let me know. I've had a few people this year that communicated with me and let me know that they stopped trading because they didn't understand this, or they felt discouraged and they just decided to give up on this, then randomly 5 months later come back and want to give it a try again. And I asked them what went wrong, and they say, oh, I just didn't think that this would work, and I just went on with my day. But I need you to communicate with me when that happens, so you don't waste 5 months doing some other shit when you could have already ran up your bag. Like, I need you guys to really communicate with me through everything. Okay, if you don't understand something, ask me right away, because your time, my time, yeah, but your time is extremely valuable. And this is why I fell into HFX Masters, because this helps you leverage your time. But time with money is one thing, but time with communication, time with everybody else, that's a whole nother thing that you guys need to learn how to handle. Okay, time is literally everything. And the more you stop procrastinating and go to the target of what exactly the problem is, the faster that we can move forward and elevate and grow and be in the Bahamas and travel and live your best life, period. Okay, so that's that. So let's see. Another expectation that I had for the year is, I mentioned this a little bit earlier, but you're going to be uncomfortable. Okay, I need everybody to be uncomfortable in 2023. Go ahead and type in the chat box, I will be uncomfortable this year. If you're willing to step out of your box and grow. Because how do you grow if you are just, oh no, it's all good. No, I feel fine here. No, thank you. I'm just going to be over here. No, I'm just going to sit in back. No, I don't think I'm going to go. I'm just going to, no, you're going to show up. You're going to go to the event. You're going to communicate with me. You're going to speak up on my call. Some of you guys are saying, oh, I want to be a leader too, and I want to recruit people, but you're never showing up. You don't show your face on the Zoom call. I don't even know about half of you guys on here because I've never got a chance to learn you because you're so scared to just be the boss that you are. Every single person has the potential to literally be fantastic, but you are holding yourself behind. Let me tell y'all, before I had HFX Masters, right, I was in IM Academy. I was in a whole nother trading company, and my mentor had told me to host a Zoom call, and I wanted to shit in my pants because I was so scared. I was so nervous. I did not like to talk to people, and I was just like, why the hell would you have me do that? Like, no, like, I don't want to do that, but you have to do things that are going to make you uncomfortable because that's the only way you're going to grow. I never thought that I would be in front of so many people right now, but I am because I'm not afraid of growing. I want to make more than $1 million in my life, okay? I want to make multi-million dollars in my life, and that is a part of me having to speak to hundreds and thousands of people, and I have to prepare for it. Who here has really big goals? Like, you have to figure out what the hell it is you want to do and figure out, match that with something that's so uncomfortable that you're like, I will never do that. You're going to do that. I need you guys to type in the chat box right now something that makes you extremely uncomfortable. Go ahead and type in the chat box something that makes you really uncomfortable, and that's going to be one of your goals for 2023. All right, somebody tell me what makes you uncomfortable this year. All right, here we go. Someone said failure. Girl, your goal is to fail a lot this year, okay? Find something that you really want to do, and I guarantee you, if you've never done it before, you will fail, and you will feel discouraged, and you will want to give up, but you are going to keep going because you just accomplished your goal for 2023, which is failure. And when you realize you accomplished something that you are so afraid of, that should motivate you to keep going. All right. A lot of you guys have told me public speaking, just like me. One day you're going to be literally talking like this on this call, and you're going to host your own Zoom call. Like, I would love to challenge you and let me know what you would like to talk about and host a Zoom call inside of HFX Masters so we could get something up and stuck and popping for you. All right. I know Miss Billy, you've been needing to do that. I know Shannon, you've been needing to do that. And I want to give you guys the shine that y'all deserve because you guys have so much value. But listen, every single person will have a moment to speak. I do want to say also that this year, I'm going to be having a lot of events. I'm making a goal for myself that every single month, I'm going to fly out to where one of you guys are at, and we're going to have whether that's a big event or a small event, but we're going to vibe. I'm going to see you face to face and figure out what you need to work on. And we're going to figure out what's going to make you uncomfortable and how exactly you're going to grow. All right. I love that. A lot of you guys are really saying public speaking because you guys are going to be speaking when we have these events. I'm going to make you guys speak in front of everybody. And that's where it starts, whether that's 2 people, 5 people, 10 people. That's where public speaking starts, is just by being at least in front of someone and speaking up. Okay, let's see. Meeting new people and changing my habits makes me uncomfortable. That's amazing, because now it's time for you to network, girl, and go to events. That's something that I had to do in 2022 as well. Is I felt weird, right? Even though, like, yeah, I have HFX Masters, I have things going for me, but when it came to me going to entrepreneur events and like, they're like, oh, hi, who are you? And I kind of like stuttered, like, oh, dang, like, how do I want to represent myself? And how do I talk and represent myself to others with confidence? And you're not going to know everything right away. Like, your first start of anything is going to be fucking horrible. Okay. When I first started YouTube, before 145,000 YouTube subscribers, my first video, it took me 12 hours to film a 5-minute video. Like, it's going to be the worst you've ever done, but that is going to be your biggest accomplishment. The hardest thing to do in life is getting started. But when you get started, I'm telling you guys, it's up and stuck. And you guys are going to have my new Discord chat community. where you get to share your experiences with, and you're going to grow, and all 71 people are going to support you, and you are going to be livid and honored and motivated to work every single day.